Hello everyone. Today we are going to deal with our new topic that is permanent tissues, and this is basically the type of tissues which are present in case of only plant cells, because we were discussing about the plant cells only. So this is a type of tissue which is having the concern with the plant cells. Okay. Next, these are the tissues which are basically originated from meristematic tissues only. See, meristematic tissues are basically the sort of tissues which are ever dividing. ठीक है, तो from that tissue only these cells have taken the origin. Okay, so the permanent tissue in a plant are those tissue that contain non-dividing cells. Actually they got a particular job sort of thing, and they have to perform that particular job only. That is the reason they have been considered into the category of the permanent tissue, and they are non-dividing, because meristematic tissues were dividing but they will not divide. Okay, the cells are also modified to perform specific functions in the plants. Okay, so cells are basically having taken the modification so as to perform a specific task only. These the cells of the permanent tissues are derived from the meristematic tissue. This is very important. This you have to focus on. Permanent tissues form the bulk of the plant body. Actually, it is making the bulk. The reason is there कि they are basically working as a ground tissue. Wherever the filling will be required, they will be doing. Now, characteristic of permanent tissue. These are differentiated and have definite shape. तो इनका एक पर्टिकुलर शेप होता है. दे आर बेसिकली डिफ्रेंशिएटेड होते हैं, मीन्स अलग अलग टाइप के होते हैं, and their shape, their function, they perform are basically specific. Okay, the cells may have a thin or thick wall, they may have a walls also. Intercellular spaces की जब हम बात करते हैं तो might be intercellular spaces are there and it may not be there. The cells may be living or dead. uh, the nucleus is absent in dead cells. If the cell is dead, then the nucleus will be absent, and small in case of living cells. The vacuole may be present or absent, depends whether the cell is living or dead. Cells of permanent tissues do not divide. This is a very important key point. The permanent cells are not at all going to divide. Now, types of permanent tissue. In this category, you are able to see that they are of these following type. Basically, simple, complex, special. So, first we will go for the simple permanent tissues. So, simple permanent tissue, as the name itself indicates, permanent है, मतलब they are having a particular job, the particular function to do, but their structure is simple, not complicated. It is made up of only one type of structurally and functionally similar cells. So इनमें जो भी cells होंगे वो सारे cells एक जैसे होंगे, सब मिलकर के एक ही function perform कर रहे होंगे. These tissues are supporting and protective in function. कैसा है ये? Supporting है as well as protective. ठीक है? Supporting tissues provide support, as the name itself indicates. Supporting tissue तो वो support provide करेगा, strength provide करेगा to the plant. Okay, and these are parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. This you have to learn specifically. कौन सी category अपने पास? Parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Okay, so now protective tissues are protective in function. नाम कैसा है? Protective, तो protection ही करेगा basically. These are epidermis and cork. क्या बनाएंगे ये? Basically epidermis बनाएंगे, cork बनाएंगे. Now, in the category of the simple permanent tissue, first we are going to deal with the parenchyma. ठीक है? Parenchyma इसमें सबसे simple most होता है. It is unspecialized living plant tissue formed of thin walled rounded. कैसे है? Rounded cells है, oval है या फिर polygonal cells है. या फिर इनका जो शेप हो सकता है आइसोडायमेट्रिक है, वैसा ही राउंडेड, ओवल, पॉलीगोनल इन शेप. Now next, it is also known as a ground tissue because it is going to make the you can say that filling sort of substances will be there. Their filling part will be done by the parenchyma. It is found in the soft part of almost all the organs of the plant, and where else it is found? It is found in the cortex. That when you are able to see the section of the plant, then here the outer part is known as the cortex and the inner is known as the medulla. Okay, so it is found in the basically the cortex, pith, medullary rays of the stem, cortex of the root and mesophyll of the leaf, in the flowers and in the fruits and in the endosperm of seeds. तो ये एग्जाम्पल आपको लर्न करने हैं. So go for these examples. तो parenchyma यहाँ पे पाया जाता है. This is the picture which I want to show you. Here these are the cells of the parenchyma. These are basically spherical, oval, isodiametric in shape, and intercellular spaces you can see that there very less spaces are there, but it is present. Okay, so this is the cross section and this one is a longitudinal section. Okay, so this one is a collenchyma. Collenchyma में क्या होता है, the sort of thickening is there in the corners. ठीक है, corners में thickening होगी. And when we are going to talk about collenchyma, तो इस पूरे cell wall में thickening मिलेगी. And this is basically the sort of dead cells. ठीक है, collenchyma में सिर्फ thickening कहाँ पे होगी, only in the edges. Okay, now we are going to talk about the special type of parenchyma. In this category, first we will be going for the chlorenchyma. See, chlorenchyma name itself indicates that इसमें chlorophyll होगा. तो ऐसा parenchyma जिसमें chlorophyll हो. तो parenchyma cells with chloroplast form chlorenchyma. तो ऐसा parenchyma जिसमें chloroplast, chlorophyll होगा, it is known as the chlorenchyma. They manufacture food for the plant by the photosynthesis. क्योंकि इसमें chloroplast है, तो ये वाला parenchyma photosynthesis भी कर सकता है. क्यों कर सकता है? Because of the presence of the chloroplast. Chlorenchyma is found in all green parts of the plant. Where it will be found? It is found in all the green part of the plants. Now, palisade chlorenchyma. Palisade basically is a tissue which is found in case of leaves only. In palisade chlorenchyma, parenchyma cells are elongated. Cells कैसे होंगे? लंबे लंबे cells होंगे, elongated cells होंगे, and are arranged under the upper epidermis. और leaf की जो upper epidermis यानी कि जो skin होगी उसके नीचे arrange होंगे. ठीक है? These cells also synthesize food and they are also able to synthesize the food. Next, aerenchyma. Aerenchyma as the name itself indicates something which is containing air. ठीक है, एयर की वजह से क्या होगा, इट विल प्रोवाइड द लाइट वेट एंड दिस इज द सॉर्ट ऑफ टिश्यू विच इज प्रेजेंट इन केस ऑफ एक्वेटिक प्लांट्स ओनली. तो एक्वेटिक प्लांट्स कैसे होते हैं? एक्वेटिक प्लांट्स आर मतलब not most of the plant but some of the plants are able to float on the surface, some are submerged, but how they are floating on the surface, that is all because of the air space in between their tissues or in, you can say that in between the cells. So this is found in aquatic plants. Large air cavities are present between the parenchyma cells and such a parenchyma is called aerenchyma. Q because they are having air spaces in between the cells and that is the reason it is going to help the aquatic plants in the floating or you can say that buoyancy. Now next one is the function of the parenchyma, how it is going to perform the job in the plant. It is going to form the ground tissue or packaging tissue. It is going to provide the rigidity to the plant. Next, if it is present in the storage organ, then it is going to store the food also. And when we are going to talk about the xylem and the phloem, that is under the complex category, so they will be doing basically the job of food storage also. So xylem and phloem parenchyma helps in the conduction of water as well as the food material. And next thing which they are going to do, that they are going to help in the wound healing also, regeneration, grafting, because they undergo division. Next, it stores waste material also in the form of gum, resins, crystals and tannin, etc. So this was all about the parenchyma and our next topic which we are going to conduct is a chlorenchyma that we will be doing tomorrow. By that time, do this much. Thank you.